for agreeing to talk to us this afternoon. This is absolutely brilliant, and I know you've been doing lots of work in evidence-based vet nursing and writing knowledge summaries, and I'm delighted that you've agreed to talk to us a little bit about that. So maybe just start off by telling us a little bit about yourself.
So I am a registered veterinary nurse, and my interests are hiking and rows. So trying to get the whole lot of them. And I have a little Jack Russell, who he's only 12 weeks at the moment. So he'll be my little hiking buddy when he's old enough.
That's excellent. So that's good. And where do you currently work?
So I'm in a busy referral practice at Aberdeen Veterinary Referrals. So we do orthopedics, neurology, ophthalmology and soft tissue, and I am a senior medicine nurse there. So I really enjoy it.
That keeps you busy. Good stuff. So why did you decide to enroll on the MSc?
So I think it's brilliant that veterinary nurses are given the opportunity to be able to progress to master's level. So that was firstly my first interest. But the fact that it's also all online is just like really beneficial, especially when you're working. You can, basically do all the tasks and learn in your own time. So.
Okay. And have you finished it now? Are you graduating this year?
So I have gone to postgraduate level, so I've completed that. And at the moment, I've not enrolled into the second year, just financially, really. But yeah, my aim is to finish it.
So you've got that flexibility built in there, which is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
To do that. Okay. So what do you think about evidence-based vet nursing?
So I think it's really aimed at providing the most effective nursing care, basically while improving the patient outcomes, and it's based on research and proven methods. So yeah, I when you've got the reason behind it and something to back it up, I think is brilliant.
Okay, that's good. And so thinking about that, why did you decide to write a knowledge summary?
Well, firstly, it was a course requirement. So we completed it for the course, and then I was inspired by yourself to put it further for publication. I'm really not going to lie. The process after that was, I think you did explain that, be prepared. But yeah, it's very true. But from I persevered, and from even what I've learned from the reviewers as well, it was definitely worthwhile. So now it's published, which is brilliant.
It's a good feeling once it's out there, isn't it? And you forget about all the process that it went through to get to that point. So what topic did you choose, and why that topic?
So I chose to look over the sort of regurgitation from anaesthesia. We use milks in practice, and I did see a lot of patients maybe not wanting to eat, who regurgitated or vomited, and something I just wanted to see if we could improve on that. And actually doing this knowledge summary, I actually find out that morphine can actually increase regurgitation. So there was evidence out there which gave us answers as well. So.
Okay, and have you been able to implement your findings in practice?
Yeah, so I spoke to the clinical director there, and so we have changed to using omeprazole on every patient that has milks for their general anaesthetics, but then also we did use it for brachycephalic patients anyway, but we have now implemented omeprazole for those patients as well, so it's brilliant.
Okay, very good. And what advice would you give to your fellow vet nurses who are thinking about writing a knowledge summary?
Do it. Definitely. I think that there is, a lot to be learned. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of hard work involved, but it's something that, if you have an interest or, something in there's, if you've been shown the way, like you have shown us, how to sort of do it methodologically, and, you'll get your answers. I recommend it for sure.
Brilliant. Okay, and we are here to help, and certainly Sam and the entirety of Vet Nursing at the uni is here to help and really wants to support all of this. But there is still a lot of work that you did. You put a lot of legwork in doing all of that and bringing it all together. So yeah, it is.
Definitely the support that I've had, not just with the knowledge summary, which you've looked over for me numerous times, but even just with the course as well, the lectures are brilliant, and the support shown, and I know it's not always 24/7 that you give, but it is literally like 24/7 that so thank you very much.
You're welcome. That's what we're here for. Very pleased to hear that. So again, sort of on that topic then, thinking about the MSc, what was your favourite part of the work you've done so far?
So although, there's an assessment due, but I think from what you learn from the assessments, I think it's quite good because you can base the topics on what you would like to learn personally, and the findings you get from it, but then also the group activities with the students, because it's online, at least you get the chance for the interaction with them as well.
Yeah, okay, that's good. And you've got some peers and some colleagues there, despite it being online and you're all very far apart. You develop some friendships there?
Yeah, and all the students were just brilliant as well. Everyone helped each other, so it was good.
Good. Back to evidence-based vet nursing then. Why do you think it's important? How can it be used in practice? All those questions.
So I didn't really know the importance of it before doing the course. However, it is important as it bases what you're doing and why on evidence and what should be based on best practice. So I have learned that from this course. So
okay, that's good. And how did you find papers to go and read, and how did you find the time to write the knowledge summary and to bring it all together?
So with it being obviously the course requirement, you sort of have to find the time to do it, but you just have to find the time. I think at this point as well, with the virus, everything slowed down a little, so that did give me the chance to when the reviewers came back, gave me the chance to be able to have the time to do that. But I do find myself keeping more in touch, not just with the knowledge summary, but being able to look at papers now to actually find the evidence, so that it gives our current theories behind our clinical practice, so that we can revolve and provide the best care for our patients.
Okay, excellent. That sounds good. And then the last question, do you want to write any more knowledge summaries?
I think yes, definitely. I've just gotten over this one, so give it a bit of time, but definitely I would. I also would like to finish the course, so that would be my next step. But yeah, I would recommend it for anyone. I think what you learn and actually see what's actually out there. You can also look back on the website as well, and the RCVS website, and look at ones other people have done, and just see the benefit of it.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Leanne. That is fantastic, and we're delighted that you went to all the effort of publishing your knowledge summary. You're the first person who's done my course, who's published a knowledge summary, and I'm delighted. That's absolutely fantastic, and I hope that some of your peers will now follow your example and publish their own, and we can take all of this forward and support practice. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
I didn't actually realise I was the first one to actually have published it. So I definitely, if anyone had any questions, I would happily answer them. But anyone thinking of doing it, I would definitely recommend doing it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.